Hey guys, this is Miss Easy E. This is another article by the New York Times. Yes, I'm going New York Times crazy this week. I need to cut it out. Okay. This article was by Loretta Charlton and it's race related. Can you do something racist and not be a racist? The conversation table is now open. I'm ready to hear your thoughts. Now, basically, this was the oversight committee with the Michael Cohen hearing. They have the oversight committee. Which has I don't know how many Republicans on one side and how many Democrats. So basically, I think that they're there with the, I haven't been able to look at the hearing or all of that because I've been busy myself. But basically how I can imagine it, how she wrote it here, to defend President Donald Trump, they brought an African-American woman named Mrs. Patton, who is an official in the Department of Housing and Urban Development. She spoke on the relationship that her and Donald Trump have and their good and their good relationship with Black people. Mr. Meadows, he was the one to bring Miss Patton in to defend Donald Trump's relationship with Black people. We have Miss Rashida Tlaib, who's a freshman Democrat from Michigan. And this is her, I guess her first year as a Democrat representative. She made a bold move and said that Mr. Meadows was being racist. This got Mr. Meadows, now these two strong heads, this got him so upset. They had to have that he was like, you should strike this from the record. You should, And they actually had a meeting with the committee chairman. And Miss Tlaib said she didn't mean to call Mr. Meadows racist, but only to describe his behavior as racist. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can offend someone. You can say something jokingly at work and offend someone who doesn't quite represent that background, but maybe they have close ties with that background, and they feel that that's their heritage as well. So they'll come to you and tell you, well, adult, mature coworkers will come to you and tell you, this offends them and this is what this means. Usually that happens too when they value your friendship and they know that maybe you said it, maybe you didn't really know the gist of what that meant. I'm not going to say any of the slurs because I wouldn't want this to be shared the wrong way. But I want to hear from you guys on whether or not, if someone says a racist joke or a transgender joke, does that mean that they're racist toward that group? The Democrats and Republicans are obviously going head to head about this. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that, this was taken the wrong way? Or do you think that Miss Tlaib called him out, which is what should have been done? Called him out and made him, you know how it is when you call someone out on their game and they're like, no, it wasn't really that way. It wasn't, Was Miss Tlaib right for that? Was she wrong for it? Another thing, why did Mr. Meadows have to use Lynne Patton as a black woman to prove that they do have a relationship? Does that prove that Donald Trump has a relationship with black people? Her statement alone, does that prove that? Because she is the director. She's an official of the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Is there other ways that you can prove if Donald Trump has good relationships with black people? Also, could Mr. Meadows have used a Caucasian person instead of a black person? Do you think that he truly thought this out? Or was it ill-mannered and he got called out on it? The conversation table is open. I cannot wait for your comments.